happen to catch me on here, I'm live, almost right on time, 3 minutes late. But I did say around 1 o'clock. If you are on here in the live, just say hi. Any kind of comments. I love to hear about all of you. And if not, later you can see it on the replay. I'm gonna make these bunnies. Oh my gosh, tell me that isn't so cute. Now, it's not my original idea, but I love it. So I thought it was really, really cute. So for Easter, for spring, it's perfect, right? And it's just using 2x4s, that's it. So I made up 3 of them. There's some more behind me. It's on mirror image, so it's kind of flip-flop. Anyway, so I am going to show you how I did it. I'm going to put this aside for now. And this is what we started with. Well, actually, it was the raw 2x4. They're different heights. I have, like in pairs, I have one a little taller, one a little shorter. So it really doesn't matter. It's actually scrap wood that we had out in the garage. And my husband cut it for me. And he drilled a small hole on top, if you can see that. It's very small. That's where I'm going to put the ears. So it's just wire, you know, put glue in there and stick the ears inside. But before, after he sanded all this, then I painted it, just 1 coat is all I wanted, because it doesn't have to be a solid, pristine white or off-white. I think this is called silk. I used regular paint on this. I'm okay if some of the wood tones kind of come through. It's just part of the project, I think. And then I took some wax and I waxed it really good because it is wood and it's painted. So I don't want to pull all this paint up on my transfer. So this kind of protects the transfer and gives it a nice smooth finish. Okay, now here's some of the colors I'm going to use. I'm going to put them off to the side at first because I think I should probably, let's make the ears first. Yeah, I'll show you how I did that. I got some burlap. I actually was looking for the regular color burlap, the natural. But they didn't have that there, just the plain burlap. So I got this. They had, I think they had red, green, orange, but I didn't want those colors. I wanted more neutral or natural. So I got these for the ears, and I really like the way they turned out. So it was a good choice, I think. We need some wire. And I have a 20 gauge wire. You don't want it too flimsy, but you don't want it so strong you can't bend it and shape it. So this 20 gauge, and then, okay, so here's how I shaped it. I just turned it around and twisted it on the bottom, if you can see that. Can you see it? I just twisted the ends on the bottom, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is take my glue gun and either have some silicone fingers, or this is silicone, our hockey stick or multi-purpose stick tool to handle all the hot glue. You don't want to burn your hands here. Okay, so I am going to take this. Well, actually, excuse me a minute, I want to get I want to get one of these things because I do not want to burn my fingers. Okay, now this is the way I did it. You take this, put the bottom part on the edge of the burlap. Plus, let's see, I'm going to bend this down just a little bit, kind of flat for now. All right, lay it flat on there and just take a bead of the hot glue. Going all the way around. And sorry, I catch myself. I make a face with my mouth whenever I'm concentrating, especially with hot glue. Ooh. So, it's just my concentration look. Okay, now you're going to take it and you're just going to flip it over. And then you can do it with this, but I take this silicone and I roll it over it because I don't want to touch the hot glue that's going to come through the burlap. Just like that. All right. Take all this stuff off of here. Okay, now I am going to take my scissors and just cut off the excess here. And you can kind of put it up in the light and you can see. And I'm going to cut around the edge of the wire from the leaf. And at this point, if some of the glue didn't stick, now's a good time to add some more. But it looks like this is pretty good. Now, the next step is what I did is I took, like here's one I already finished. I took one and I colored in the inside of the ear. And this way, I mean, you can use acrylic paint, whatever you have. I am using our chalk paste Marvelous because I love the name and I like the pink too. It's kind of a muted pink. So I just took it right in, dipped it right into the chalk paste. Kind of draw an oval. It doesn't have to be perfect. And just colored it in. Hey, Elizabeth. I'm glad you could join us. All right, so now I just color this in. And again, you could use regular paint. Use what you have. That's what I always try to do. Like that. Now, since this is chalk paste, it doesn't take very long to dry. So, that is good. So now we have the two bunny ears. And then I'm going to take the part, I'm going to take the part that has the hole. And I might clip this one down a little bit. So I just take a wire clip, and this is going to be really quite easy to you know, just test it out before you put the glue in it. This is the right side, but I gotta do this while I'm putting the glue in. So first what I'll do, I am gonna put some glue. I need more glue. Put some glue down the hole. All right. And then just put a little bit on the edge, just to make sure we got it all glued up really good. And then after you got it in there pretty secure, then you can bend it around a little bit. Because it's wire, remember? Or you think your ears would be. Now I'm going to add a little bit more glue right here in the front part. Hot glue. It's not my favorite thing to use, but you need it in so many things. All right, we got the ears. Still drying a little bit. What do you think? So far? Okay. Now, the next part is the nose and the eyes. And again, with these, you know, take what you have. Use up what you have. And I'm going to use these buttons for the eyes. And this is a half wood brown, and I just painted it. It's just regular acrylic paint that I had. Painted that, and now we're just gonna glue it on. So, the first thing probably would be the nose. I feel like this is real hot, the glue yet. So I'm just eyeballing it and I'm putting it in the middle. Okay, see? All right, and since this has little holes in it, I am going to put the glue on the wood. Just push it down. Protect your fingers. Feels hot. Well, it is sticking, and that's all that counts. Get all these little glue spider webs off of there. So far, we have to have whiskers. So, the next one is, I have this gauge. I'm not sure what gauge it is, but it's like floral wire. It's very thin, not near as thick as the other one that I used. You just want to cut, I'm going to put 3 whiskers on each side. So you just need some small. And actually, this wire clipper worked a little bit better with a thicker one. Go figure. I have to get it right in the right spot. Okay, 4. 5. Now, with the other ones, I think I like the idea better, or the way to do it. I put the whiskers on first and then put the nose on top. That probably is an easier way. Let's see how this works. So, I'm going to use the end of this brush, and I'm just going to take this and wrap it around. Just a few times, not too many. 1, 2. And then once we get it on and it's good and dry, we can pull them out, straighten them, however you want to do. Now the only place I see anything is on my phone, and it's way over there. So I don't see it on my iPad. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with that, but so if I don't answer you, I will later. It's because I can't see it, even with my glasses. Okay. Now, I'm thinking maybe we can just do 1, 2, 3. Just a bead of glue here by the side. All right, I'm gonna put the big one in there. I am able to kind of push some of it back underneath, some. But this is very lightweight, so it doesn't require a whole lot. But I might have waited too long for this one because it's cooled off. I do like it better when it's done first, so FYI. I would put these whiskers on first because you have this big glue glob here on the side. So I would put these on first and then put the nose over it, and it'll cover up all the glue. But I wasn't thinking, so. Push it underneath if you can. Really don't want to put any more glue on there than that. Yeah, maybe I could take. All right, so far. Remember, this is just a 2x4, scrap 2x4 that we had. So there's not a whole lot of supplies. And if you have some extras like buttons and bows and ribbon and stuff, then there's not much expense to this. Okay, now I am going to use this transfer, and I'm going to use this, it's called, what is it? Welcome Star Tile. This one. And I'm just going to put that on the bottom. All right, now I did wax this, so it should be good to go. And I'm just gonna eyeball this to center it on here. When you're working with wood and paint, be sure to wax. And sometimes you'll want to fuzz, which is just going on like a terry cloth tile, like this. And that just takes some of the stickiness off. Or you could use your t-shirt, terry cloth towel, anything like that. All right, now smooth it out. And what I'm thinking of doing, since these are the colors I'm working with. I got this material. I think it was a quilting square or something. Anyway, these are the colors I'm trying to put into it. So I'm thinking of doing it in mauve with, no, how about, I don't know. How about mauve in the middle for the flower and this dusty blue for the rest of it. And the way I'm gonna do this, first let's get it out, make sure it's good and ready. I'm gonna stir it real good. What I plan to do is take this, put the mauve on first, put a little dab on each little, it's kind of like the flower part, like put mauve on these. I'm going to put a little bit on there and use my finger to put it around in a circle. And then I'm going to take the blue and just go over the whole thing. And I'm thinking, we'll see if it works or not, that it'll just kind of make kind of a purplish color if the blue even shows up on the flower part. We'll see. All right, so we're going to put a little bit here, here on the flower. And again, I'm just going to take my finger, try to stay within the flower part. And do a circular motion, just pushing it in that silk screen. And if you have any excess, let's see if we can take some of this off. All right. Get my finger off. And take a squeegee. And just squeegee going all the way down. Like normal. Now maybe it won't even change the color. I don't know. We'll find out together. And this is going on wood also. So wood is porous and also not completely smooth. So we'll see how well it goes. All right, you're gonna see it before I am. I can look, but it's not that close up. What do you think? How'd I do? Oh, it's cute. It did make it kind of purple in spots. Now, if you want to, You can, what did I do that? Paper towel, okay. You can sand like the edges if you want to, or you can just leave it as is. So we're gonna let that dry. And as we do that, I am going to close up the paste. Always do this because you want, this is 3-ounce jar paste. There's a lot of paste here and you can use it for a long time, a lot of projects, but you got to take care of it. So when you get it done, put all the excess back in here. Make sure the outside is clear so you can seal it really good. And you should be fit to go for a long time. Now, if your paste is starting to get dry, what you could do is squirt a little bit of water in it before you close it up. And of course, you know you want to mix it every time you open it up before you use it. Okay, I do have this out. And what I use this for, this is just the grayish, which we don't carry anymore, but it's like Storm, only a lot lighter. So if you don't have grayish, you can just mix white with Storm, or you can use whatever you want to distress it. That's what I did on this one, just around the edges. So I might want to do that on this one now. And all that is, let me make sure I got enough of this off of here that it's not gonna turn pink. Ooh, it's grayish. It stinks, really. All right, just paint it a little bit around the edges. It just gives it a little more dimension. I don't know if any of you are card makers or have done scrapbooking or anything. That's kind of where I got all that from. And this is still wet, so I must be careful. Just like that. All right, now I'm waiting for everything to dry for the finishing touch. Let's put a bow on this cute little bunny. Now for this bow, what I did is I took this material and I cut a strip and then I just tore it the rest of the way. And you get this. Of course, this is way more than what I need. So I'm just going to make a bow. On this one, you could tie it like a shoe bow, but when I don't have it wrapped around something, this works better for me. It's just easier. So however you want to make a bow, I'm just making the 2 bunny ears, how appropriate, right? And pushing it around, the 2 loops, pull it, until you get what you like, and then cut it off. Now I did make one ahead of time, but I wanted to show you what I did. So I'm going to glue this on the bunny, and then I'll turn it around as soon as I get done with that. No, let's not glue it. Instead, let's take some twine. Get it plain long. I like to have plenty of room to work with. And then I'm going to catch this bow on the top and the bottom of it, if it would stay still for me. can see what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to tie a knot, adjust it the way I want it. Turn it around a little bit. You just have to play with it until you get it the way you want. All right. Then I'm going to take it. I got stuck in the whiskers. Okay. Take it and tie a knot. And then some of them I did a bow, and some of them I just cut off and raveled the ends. So, see if I can do a bow real quick. All right, cut off the ends. And here's our little bunny. Now I might take it and ravel the ends like I did the other ones. You can see it kind of comes apart, and then you just work on it. Just shred it out there. But there's our other bunny. Now, here's your partner. What do you think? And here's the other two. Oh yeah, there's one more. It's a good thing I looked at these. There's one more. As an afterthought, we need to put little pink cheeks on here. Well, you don't have to, but I did. And all I'm doing is kind of bending these up a little bit and drawing a circle with pink. Kind of rubbing it with my finger. This is like a blending pen. I don't have anything. I just use my finger to blend it in a circle. Just give this little bunny some pink cheeks. And there you go. You see? That's it, guys. I thought these were so cute. And you can put them anywhere. I will try to stage them a little bit and take a picture. I'll post it on my website, or on my Facebook website. And you can check it out. So come on. Y'all can do this. This was easy, right? Just, you know, use what you have and try to make something really cute and easy. Just be careful of the hot glue. Don't burn your fingers. All right, I think I'm going to hop on here again tomorrow. I have one more live. I have a welcome sign that I made over a year ago. And for Easter, I have an Easter egg, which is fine, but I want something a little bit different. And I think I'm going to put a bunny on there. Either that or I have a transfer. He has risen, so see which one would probably fit on the square. I have a square, I don't know what size it is. It's somewhere around there. So I might hop on here and do a live and do that, show you how I did that. So that's it for today. I hope you liked it. Let me know in comments, and any questions, I will get back with you after the live is over. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.